Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Brain Based Research and Brain Based Learning. My name is Professor Wood, and I'm going to be your instructor for the next 8 weeks. And I'm very excited to be your instructor. This is one of my favorite classes to teach. I find the brain fascinating. I love teaching you about the brain. And this is a perfect time for me to be teaching this class because I'm actually in USC's Heartbeam longevity study, uh, and they will be having me do things exploring my brain over the next 8 weeks. So I will give you some updates about brain based research as I'm actually going through brain based research. Um, so this is, we've just switched over to Canvas. Some of you are very comfortable with Canvas. You've been using Canvas in your classrooms. Other of you have been using Blackboard or Google Classroom. So if Canvas at any time gives you any problems or you need technical help, I'm here to help you. So please just contact me. I try to get back to students within 24 hours. Usually I get back to you within the hour. I'm pretty quick with email. If you have an emergency situation, if something comes up, you're worried you're going to miss a deadline or something happens, please contact me immediately. Text message is always great. Of course, you can call me. It's just sometimes I'm in situations where I can't, I have a ringer silent on my phone, so I get a text message before I see a call. Um, this class is really, really interesting about studying how the brain's forming in children and how we need to be active, not reactive, with children when we're working with them. And the more you know about their brain, the more you realize why they do what they do. It makes it easier for us to teach them. So you should have Sousa's book for the class. And of course, you're going to follow APA 7 format. Remember to use the Writer's Studio. It's a free resource. If you're ever, if you want your papers checked, you want to make sure that you're on track with your master level writing. Of course, we ask that you do your work in Word doc. And if you have Word, then you know there's Editor, and Editor can check all sorts of things for you. Resources, have you cited properly, grammar, spelling, concise language, all of those types of things. So use your tools to work smarter, not harder, as you move through the class. So this week, you are looking at the function of the brain. You are looking at the teenage brain, which is really interesting. And you are looking at the power of sleep. Many of us in this class, even without watching that video, know how the power of sleep affects us. And they're finding more and more and more information about longevity related to the power of sleep, retaining information, and the power of sleep. So I think you've got a great week ahead of you. You don't have any assignments due this week. Your first assignment is due in week 2. You do have a discussion board this week where you're introducing yourself to your cohort, posting a picture, and letting them know a little bit about your life and your background. So, a little bit about me. I was a teacher for Long Beach Unified for 28 years. I am now semi retired. I wouldn't say retired. I'm too busy to be retired. And it's bad for your brain not to do things in retirement. But I left the district in July of 2022. I still do consulting for the district. And I worked for Concordia for many years as an adjunct professor in their curriculum and their ed tech program. I'm currently finishing up my doctoral work, my dissertation in organizational change and leadership and education. So I may be defending in the time that I have you. So if you are interested in watching me defend or being part of my research, let me know. And I do animal rescue. So sometimes there will be interesting animals that you will see in the video with me or hear in the video with me, which is good for your brain. It sparks pleasure to see those types of things. So if you see a baby squirrel on my shoulder, don't be surprised. I look forward to working with you. I want you to have a good week. I know that you are at the end of the school year and your brains are ready for summer. So hang in there and make sure that you schedule appropriate time. You got a lot going on this time of year. Schedule appropriate time for your coursework, and I think you're going to really enjoy learning about the brain. Okay? Have a good day. Bye bye.